Welcome to my channel. My name is Kinga and I started making YouTube videos to document for myself and some of my friends how I'm reinventing myself and my whole life after divorce. You're welcome to like this video or even subscribe to my channel, even if you're not a friend. A friend of mine called me the other day crying because her newly found love that looked very promising broke up with her, and I asked her what happened, and I tried to comfort her, and I told her a couple of things that actually gave her like instant relief. And like after 30 minutes, she was back to being herself, stopped crying, and felt enthusiastic about life and her future potential love life too. So I thought to share with you what I told her, hoping it could give you the same relief if you happen to struggle with feeling rejected and heartbroken too. First of all, I wanted her to analyze her own feelings. So I asked her how she felt exactly. And she said she felt disposable, replaceable, and her self-confidence got shattered by feeling rejected and not wanted. She also said that she terribly missed this person and she felt that her future now felt like pointless and hopeless because she is sure that he was the one and she will never find a guy like him. Luckily, she agreed here with me that she was probably just exaggerating. But I was not judging her feelings, and I wanted her to express freely and put into words whatever craziness was going on inside her. But basically, our conclusion was that her pain could be divided into three categories, or, was coming from three different sources. First, being rejected, which messed with her self-confidence, obviously. And then second, missing that person. And third, her belief that he was the one and she will never find another person like him. So we decided to address the three different sources of pain separately. Self-confidence. Now, probably everyone has insecurities and self-confidence issues, and like being rejected, feeling that we are not wanted, being thrown away can really trigger us. And I told her that no one gets to decide about her worth, but herself. Yet everyone has the right to decide for themselves if they think she is worth it for them or not. I.e., the guy has the right to say yes or no to being in a relationship with her. Yet it should not define her self-worth. But this can be very difficult to hear in that hurt state, so I understand. We also recognize that because she felt rejected as a child, this rejection has probably triggered her inner child a lot. And I told her about the pillow technique that I discuss in more details in the other video that I previously made called Dealing with Heartbreaks and Breakups. I'm going to put the link of the video in the description below and also at the end of the video so you can check it out. The pillow technique really helped my friend a lot. I also told her to write a list of positive things about herself, maybe even using the things that he complimented her on, and read them out loud. So this is what she was saying. I am a strong, beautiful, passionate, smart, and sexy woman. And I told her to repeat it until she felt really convinced about it. But at one stage, she broke down and cried. And I asked her, what's wrong? She said, Kinga, this is all true, yet I also have a dark side. I'm like, what's your dark side? She said, she can become irrational and act childish when her insecurities get triggered and she gets mad. And I asked her if she was aware of this or she only heard it from the guy as a reason for breaking up with her. And she said yes to both. But are you aware of it? I was asking her, like, could you calm yourself down after and did you go back and apologize? I asked. And she said yes to all three. And I also asked her if she was also working on this issue or not. And she said, yes, I'm working on it. I've been working on it. So again, I was like, there's nothing wrong with you. You have issues that you are aware of. You're working on them. You have the ability or the tools to calm yourself down. And you have the willingness and the love in you to apologize. Do you know what great skills you possess? I mean, most people are not even aware of their shortcomings. Some wouldn't even work on it. And a lot of them would definitely not apologize after throwing a tantrum on someone. So there's nothing wrong with you, I told her. She was still sobbing and saying that this is exactly why he broke up with her. So it is a big issue, and apparently it's something unforgivable, she said. And I told her to stop her thoughts right there. And I told her that you showed yourself at your best and at your worst to this guy. You gave him the full picture. He said yes to your best and no to your worst, so he doesn't get to have you because the whole you comes with both. And of course he has the right to say no to it. But if he does, then it only confirms that he is not your guy. He was not the one for you, I told my friend. Because the one that's perfect for you will choose you every day. It doesn't mean you don't have to grow with that person, but he will choose you every day regardless, and will also think that you are perfect the way you are for him. Not perfect as in flawless, but perfect as in let's say the 90% of you when you are at your best will be good enough for him to accept that 10% of you when you are not. He will see that 90% of you being more precious and valuable than other people's hundreds. But no one actually scores 100%. A Bob Marley quote pops up to my head regarding this. If she's amazing, she won't be easy. If she's easy, she won't be amazing. If she's worth it, you won't give up. And if you give up, you're not worth it. Truth is, everybody's going to hurt you. You just gotta find the ones worth suffering for. I personally don't believe in the need for suffering in a relationship, but I believe in choosing and loving someone so deep that we are willing to put up with some occasional shit from that person if we think the person is worth it. And your person will stay thinking that you are worth it. If he doesn't, he's just not your person. It's simple. I told her, you need someone who will love you enough to throw you at least a bloody life vest, when you're drowning, even if he's just gonna be watching you from the shores, but not someone who's gonna turn their back on you and leave. This was the point. My friend started to agree that he probably wasn't the one. So we rephrased the confidence-boosting sentence to, I am a strong, beautiful, loving, passionate, funny, whatever, smart and sexy woman, and I can also act childish and irrational at times when I'm mad, and I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect, but I am the perfect combination of many things for someone, and I am confident in myself and the love I have to offer. This is where I also reminded my friend that she creates her own reality. And the fact that she attracted a guy who she thought was perfect for her because he possessed many of the qualities that she was looking for, it only confirms that her manifesting power is working. And if she could attract a guy like him, she could attract someone like him again, but even better, She said, I don't want better. I want someone exactly like him. I'm like, are you sure? Don't you want to add something? She went quiet and said, yeah, you know what, Kinga, you're right. I want a guy exactly like him, but a guy who would choose me every day and who would stay. Exactly. And when you think you're missing a particular person, you are actually missing the feeling that person and the image or the thought of that relationship made you feel. The good news is you get to keep that image in your head and your heart, and you can also upgrade it. No one can take it away from you by leaving, since it's in your head and your heart. Plus, you can recreate that feeling this person made you feel. And how you manifest anything or anyone in your life is by using your thoughts to define what you want and attracting it into your reality by broadcasting the feeling that the thought of already having it would generate in you. So again, you can manifest anything and anyone in your life by defining what you want, like sending your thoughts out and attracting it back to your reality by broadcasting the feeling that you would feel already having that thing. The best way to get into that feeling state is practicing appreciation or gratitude. Imagining yourself already living that relationship and feeling appreciation for that person and the relationship. I'm actually explaining how to keep and re-manifest the story or image of your ideal partner and relationship in the Dealing with Heartbreak and Breakups video that I linked in the description below and also at the end of this video. Go check it out and follow the instructions. So my dear friend felt much better after our 30-minute session. But it's no secret that her mood, kept bouncing back and forth and up and down the days after. But whenever she reminded herself to do the pillow technique, to say the self-confidence boosting sentence out loud, reminding herself that a guy who doesn't choose her is not the one, and recreating the feeling and image of the ideal partner and relationship in her brought her peace every time. The more she practiced, the longer she could keep a positive vibration. I know that this works, guys. Not just because I've seen it work on my friend, but because I've also been there myself. And I know it's hard, but it's manageable. And you have to understand that every relationship is preparing you for the next one. Even when you think that this was the one, there can always be a better one. One that stays. You learn from every human connection. You learn something. You learn and hopefully evolve, because you either evolve or you repeat. So I'm sending you love, and I trust in your abilities that you can get through this. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and click on the subscribe and bell sign, because I'm aiming at making one video a week. Hope to keep in touch with you. Take care. Bye. If you want a more intimate content and daily communication, please go and join my Facebook group called Kinga, Kremer and Friends.